Hi and welcome back to Cage Fighter. We're here with our good friend and fighter Jess Liaudin. Now we see that epic fight in the first couple of segments there between him and Paul Taylor with our special guest referee, of course, Horace Gracie. What a man, the man in Ultimate Fighting for a long time. But anyway, Jess, back over to you.
Where'd you get that jacket?
What's that jacket all about?
I can't believe you would put in question the dress sense to a Frenchman. But I won't take it personally. It looks to me you're buying your clothes from Camden Market. So
Camden Market?
Well, yeah.
It may be. I mean, look at them. There's all holes in them and all
That's
sorts.
fashion. That's the
Listen, let's talk about his next fight and stop mucking around with each other's clothes. His next fight, Liaudin. Now, the guitar man Liaudin can play an old tune, but Jez had no part of it. He wanted to get him in the cage and let's have it. So, contenders number 2, Liaudin.
When I heard that Jez Liaudin had gone over to Thailand to prepare for this fight, I realised I had to change my training strategies a little bit. So I've been doing a lot of snooker in order to calculate the correct angle to bounce his head off the cage in order to set myself up for the next shot. I've also been doing a lot of horse riding, so if I do take his back, I'll be able to ride him around the cage so the people in the cheaper seats will be able to see what's happening as well. And also I've been doing a lot of fencing because, no, not that sort of fencing. If I run him into the cage and the side of the cage does fall down, I'll be able to help the friendly staff here at Cage Rage rebuild their cage. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jess Liaudin, aka the Joker. I've been training for a few weeks in Thailand, also with all my Pancras London crew. So I'm nice and ready for tonight. Lee, I wish you all the best of luck and let's have a good fight. Thank you.
We could hear Lee's corner screaming for him to stay on his feet, so maybe this round he'll stay on his feet.
Yes, they're not convinced of Jess's stand-up game, although we saw that trademark spinning back fist that almost landed.
Both guys a little more tentative this time.
Yes, they've had a real chance to look at each other now.
And it's just Liaudin that flies forward with a nice high kick.
But as you said, Lee continues to look very relaxed.
He does, and it seems to be Jess that put it to the ground this time. I think this is a very frustrating fight for both guys at the moment, in all fairness.
Yes, I was just about to say, Rob, there again, Jess pounding down like he did before. But would you consider it tough for the judges to, at this moment in time, or would you say that Jess is the man controlling?
For me, it's Jess's fight. Jess is the man pushing the fight. He's pushing the pace of the fight, if you like, even though it's a very slow fight. Jess is the one making a distance and throwing the shots. Whereas Lee just seems to be comfortable to try and tie him up, look for an arm, try and work for an arm bar or maybe a triangle.
Jess isn't really getting through cleanly enough with those shots when he arches up, is he?
No, it seems that Lee's got a very good cover. He's doing a good job of keeping himself covered. Good shot by Jess Loudon to the body section. Double hammer fist.
And I think Lee is now cut on that left eye from that right hand of Jess Loudon. He's definitely cut around the left eye now, Rob.
And do you know what? It worried him because Jess comfortably pushed Lee's legs away from his body very easily. I think that's going to worry Lee now.
Yes, for the first time we're seeing the damage done from Loudon's aggression. And we saw the double-fisted strikes to the midsection as well.
That's right. They'll have Lee breathing heavy. Dosky just trying to throw some short shots.
But again, a very similar pattern to the first round, with Liaudin, we have to say, in control.
See Lee Dosky as well, he needs to let go of that guard. When Jess stands up like that, open your guard, drop it down. Don't go up with him. He's giving Jess Loudon far too much opportunity to come back down with a heavy strike. Even if Jess drops down, the amount of weight that Jess is going to be carrying coming back down, it can only hurt.
Yes, Jess has been very patient in that respect, hasn't he?
He has. But he's comfortably winning the fight. If you're in Jess's position right now, do you do something extreme and risk losing the fight, or do you stick to what you're doing and take a comfortable win?
That's a good point, Rob, because that's the operative word at the moment, comfortable. He's been fighting in his comfort zone from the beginning of round one.
Jess again trying to straight down, but Lee's doing a very, very good job of just using his legs to keep Jess at bay. Jess starting to chop with those kicks. That was a good second round, but for me, this fight has only gone one way.
So obviously, Rob, the happier corner there for Jess. It's over. They've called it off with the eye. They've said enough. Jess Loudon is there at the end of round two. He shakes his head as he looks at Lee. But very, very abrupt end.
Very abrupt end, a cut to the eye. Remember, with a cut to the eye, you have to be very, very careful. The blood runs down the face, possibly into the eye, which obviously makes the fighter can't see and makes it very uncomfortable. Great win for Jess Loudon.
So your winner after 2 rounds, Jess Loudon! And ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your runner-up, Lee Dosky!
That was the new Jess Loudon. That was the new ground and pound specialist. Jess, was you training especially for that, or was it?
Yes, I did indeed. I mean, in fact, we went and trained in Thailand in preparation for this fight, me and my whole team. Usually I like to use my stand-up, and if he goes to the ground, use different submission. My team advised me to start practicing my ground and pound, and I specifically wanted to use this for this fight.
Yeah, well, I mean, he done an absolutely blinding job of it as well. Listen, we've got to take another break. I wish we could just go right the way through with more action, but we're going to be back in a few minutes' time with our guest Jess Loudon and another classic fight.